Alright, there we go. Only took 3 tries. What up, One Shot Malone? How are you doing? You've come just in time for me to practice. Ooh, practice. What an amazing opportunity for us to enjoy practice together. Feeling pumped after your workout? How about me? Well, I should be working out. I feel pretty good. Gotta head to work. Good luck on my runs. Yo, thanks, Frig. Sorry I go live so late now. Yo, I like the name change. I like Little Bronco a lot better than Super... Not Super. The backwards. Your other account's broken? Alright, well, I'm sorry your other account's broken, but I personally like Little Bronco better. I do remember you. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Not feeling bad. We're unfortunately not practicing World 1 though. We're just going through it. You work Monday to Wednesday, so your schedules collide. Hopefully you'll catch my stream tomorrow. Fair. I mean, like, I understand people gotta work. Actually, the more I will let you know. I'll keep people updated, but there's a good chance I don't stream tomorrow. Why am I doing this? All right, let's. Thursday stream is best. Well, I'm gonna say right now there's a good chance that I'm not going to. I forgot I have a potential conflict. Thursday stream, it's pretty good. Well, thank you for reminding me, Frig. Good luck, see ya. All right, well, have fun at work. It's cool, you're just a little sad that Twitch support can't help you fix your other account. Did you lose the account information and you have to, like... Or did you, like... I know a lot of people have issues with, like... What is it? Authy? 2FA? Yeah, we gotta practice. Maybe, no, I kind of want to make it a rule. Like, I have exclamation mark practice, right? Oh, oops. Whatever, we're not practicing this. I probably should, but I didn't make a save state. I don't want to have to do 1-4 again. Yeah, I made a rule where I have to practice for the first hour of stream so I actually improve at video games. Yo, thanks, Steel Dude. I appreciate it. We're not gonna need luck after this practice, okay? As One Shot says, the practice makes perfect. We're aiming for perfect. One Shot does say things. Oh god. They keep telling you that your username doesn't match the email, but this is the only other email you have, and you don't have any other password, so you don't know what else you can do. I mean, do you have emails from Twitch in the past, like welcome, thank you, or like about account creation or something? You could very well have like accidentally entered a misspelling of your email or something like that. Yo, what up, Dazed and Confused? Enjoy the lurk. Yo, what up, private mode? I don't know why I did a save state there. That's... Or not did a save state there, but... Went back to my previous save state there. Oh, no. The yawning starts As soon as the stream starts. Yeah, as soon as I press the start stream button, I just get so bored. That's not true. The best regular streamer on Twitch is live? Is that a slight at the fact that I said I might not stream tomorrow? I might have to cancel stream? Or is it a slight at the fact that I started my stream 10 minutes late today? Wait, what about raw input staying here? Oh, wow. I get it, one shot. Rude. No, it was just a comment? No, everything you say has ulterior motives, okay? Oh my god. GT Ace hitting my stream. You've caught on to the fact that whenever anyone raids me, every single time anyone raids me, I go, oh my god. Thank you, GT Ace, with the raid. How was your stream? I appreciate it. Your love interest is currently not streaming regularly, so you can say that about you. Hey, don't fall for an e-girl raw input. All they do is they say thank you for the sub. But we all know where that goes. No, for those who don't know, raw input and Milkopia might be in a relationship. Maybe. Mike and I saw your live and both immediately pulled up your stream. Well, thank you. Thank you for doing what's expected of you. I understand that's just cause it's required doesn't mean it isn't appreciated, you know? Yo, how you doing, Canonair? You've used your email on other devices, PS4, PC, etc. before the account broke. You're a little afraid that your account might have been hacked or something. Well, what I'm saying is, do you have proof of Twitch ever email? Like, for example, if I could find it, I could probably pull up in my email the thank you for creating a account, Spicy SNES. Like, they email you with certain things. If you could prove that Twitch sent you emails to that account specifically for whatever username you think is lost, then maybe they could help you. But unfortunately, I don't know the full picture, nor am I working in tech support on Twitch's side. So I can only give you advice. But that's about all I can give. Nothing happened at all. Did you just stream a black screen for a couple hours, GTAs? Because let me tell you, maybe I'm not the best to be giving streaming advice, but that sounds incorrect. If you want to make good content, streaming literally nothing is not the best plan. Don't listen to Picante. He can't just give advice. He can also give stickers. Well, what if I just, instead of exclamation mark stickers, what if exclamation mark advice? And I could send you advice on handwritten. Who needs stickers when you can get tips on how to improve your life? I just like write on it, stop being a lazy piece of shit. Exclamation mark advice. You called my bluff. Actually, maybe don't even take that advice, because Paco has streamed, like, I like xPaco5 as a streamer, and he randomly just streams a completely blank stream. At least that's what I see, because Twitch watch parties don't work on mobile. For those who don't know, if you do a watch party on Twitch, like, it still shows what your OBS shows, but, like, it's in a tiny corner, and it shows the show on Amazon Prime. but like if you're on mobile, it doesn't show the show because it doesn't work on mobile. So like you just see what they're actually streaming, and I've seen a literal blank screen before. It's good content. I mean, all you would do is just search Twitch on the email, little Bronco. Did I just call you a lazy piece of shit? I didn't say you were. Okay, I'll amend it to say stop or continue not being a lazy piece of shit. Imagine not being a lazy piece of shit. Actually, I guess not being a lazy piece of shit is how the world works, or how the world doesn't implode. Found that out the hard way, fucking Twitch. Did you use did you lose the account that had an animal and a profession done in the forest in it? Private mode? What? Oh, you're okay. I thought you were talking about Lil Bronco's issue with his account. No, you're talking about watch parties and how they suck on mobile. Don't look now, but there's someone behind me. I can't look. I'm playing video games. If they kill me, they kill me. Nice split, by the way. Yeah, I don't think we have to practice this level. Easy. I also am just saying that because I didn't make a save state. Why am I yawning? This is bad. I understand they literally said we're releasing watch parties before we thought it was ready because of these trying times. You know, the catchphrase of the world today. These trying times. But anyway. Yeah, it feels incomplete. It is incomplete. I don't really think it's a viable feature until, you know, mobile support. As opposed to inbounds stalking. Oh, okay, wait, no, I totally missed something. Well, I missed King Parody, who gave me a D Dangers emote, or is he just Dangers now? I don't know. What if I wasn't ignoring? What if I just thought it wasn't worthy of a response? No, I totally just missed it. I'm sorry about that, King Parody. I don't ignore messages unless they're from my least favorite person ever. I'll just say that so everyone gets scared. How you doing, Jeff? You feel like Twitch always releases incomplete features? I mean, like, their new layout thing is definitely incomplete. It didn't look like they intended to kill you, just maybe steal my stuff. They definitely did steal my stuff. They raided the fridge. I always read yours and Jabroni's. It's the light color of the name. One Shot, I would say the color of One Shot's name is probably the most noticeable on Twitch. And red is also noticeable, but the thing is a lot of people have red names, including me. So they all kind of blend together. Yo, what up, CWC? You dumped that account as you picked up a stalker, no idea why, but the creep factor got fairly out of bounds. Yeah, that sucks. What about your name? Okay, raw input actually has the most noticeable color. Never mind. But I would probably say One Shot Malone has more noticeable colors overall, just due to the fact that yellow on light mode, which some people still use, is terrible. How you doing, Red Yoshi? Did I get a new PB? I didn't, actually. Yesterday's stream was terrible in terms of actual run content. I don't really know why. I was doing so well the day before. I'm like, oh, we're definitely gonna get it. Green is your favorite color, even though it doesn't stand out. You wouldn't want it to be red or purple like everyone else. Well, my picante, spicy, red, you know how it works. Oh, you're being sarcastic because you can't see your name that well since light mode. On dark mode, it's like super noticeable. Also, what up, Adam? I don't think I noticed you. I'm sorry. I was joking. I don't ignore anyone intentionally unless they're like a troll and you guys aren't trolling. How do you change your name color? If you don't have /color and then either the hex or the name of the color. Imagine using light mode. I accidentally use it sometimes. Can't you like do this weird swiping pattern to switch from dark to light mode on mobile? You change it to gray because you feel like it's the least common color? Yeah. You occasionally see white or black names, but gray, not really. No, King Parody with the blue name. Only took me like 9 messages to notice. Look at that spicy emote. So /color works with the hex value. I will say though, if you don't have Prime or Turbo, your color choices are more limited. So it might just do the nearest color of the limited colors without Prime or Turbo. You have mobile. You have a mobile, so I mean, I think you could also do it with a gear, like but I don't think it works on mobile. Like you can't do it with the gear on mobile. Yeah, but I'm not sure if you can do that on mobile. Unable to change your color. Try like /. I mean, if you do like /color space green, I think green is a default color that will allow you, but I don't know. If you previously had Prime and switched to a custom hex, don't switch it because you won't be able to switch it back. Really digging this Twitch tech support stream. We could talk about other stuff about Twitch. We could talk about how the new layout is like. We already kind of mentioned it. It's incomplete and terrible. It like. Apparently you can't find clips. You can't find. I mean, like people don't really care about past broadcasts. But you can't find clips. You can't find past broadcasts. Like you can't find panels. You can't find anything. Yeah, Milkopia is cool gifting those subs. Trendsetter, blue names for everyone. Where is this new layout? A/B testing. So I think like 20% of people have it right now. Next time you have Prime, you're going to change your color to 22D622. So that's like a grayish green. It's like a really dark green. I think dark green doesn't work as well as you would think. Canonair. You'd be surprised. It gets unreadable on dark mode. Kind of like dark red. What up, Fred? Okay, let me see this then. RGB though. It's a lot of green and a lot of other colors. Slimy green. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a lot less dark than I thought. I think it's because I thought there were. I for some reason thought it was. Never mind. Yeah, that's a much better green, I think. You don't have an account creation email? You feel like you might have deleted it on accident? You did have Twitch Prime? Well, if you have an email at least and it says your name, then you could at least use that as leverage. Like, hey, look, I got this email from this account saying my name. Making a pizza in Wario voice. It's pizza time. Why not Peter Parker voice? Thank you for the 5 bits, Fred. I do really appreciate it. You're apparently A because you have it. I do not have it. And everyone I know that has it hates it. And, like, I know it's really easy to harp on, like, change is bad. Change 2 million against the Facebook redesign. You know what I'm talking about? But, no, apparently this one is just, like, it's one thing to just redesign it and feel like things are in harder to reach places. It's another thing to just take away features. Like, you can't see people's followers anymore. They got rid of the view count. I don't really care too much about the view count, but like, they're getting rid of things, and that's weird to me. You like it? Okay, well, you have someone who's obviously wrong. What's up with face? No, that was like, I remember that was always a meme. Like, people would make groups, be like 10,000 strong against the Facebook redesign. It's mostly the missing features that bother you. Yeah, I think it kind of looks sleeker, I guess. But like, yeah, I don't like the fact that things are harder to find or not there at all. Stop getting rid of stuff, you know? I should probably stop practicing this. You're firmly in the changes bad camp unless there's a reason. Redesigns for looks generally... What is that a bus? Does that say bus? Or, oh, it says BS. I thought there was a U in the middle for some reason. I'm surprised a BS emote's allowed. Chesterton fence? I have no idea what that is. I guess I will look it up. I don't think change for like, I like keeping things fresh. Things need to change. That being said, I've had the same layout since like 2017. Imagine a bus. Chesterton's fence is the principle that reform should not be made unless the reasoning behind the existing state of affairs is understood. So... So it's basically saying before you change stuff, understand the context of why it exists. Like, something might be viewed as obsolete, but it's there for a good reason. I don't know. Nice sub 20 attempts. Yes. Just keep in mind, this category, sub 20 is like a sub 1920. Just saying. We're gaming. Saying sub 20 attempts doesn't do it justice, you know? That is correct. Picante is wicked smart. No, I just read a Wikipedia page. You're going on a bark ride? Hopefully, next time you see me, it'll be... Or hopefully see you next time you stream or something. And you hope you don't forget Twitch exists again. Well, hopefully I learn how to read so I can continue to have the wicked smart title. Oh, no, like, in this category loses 45 seconds versus SMB1 on NES. So I'm saying, sub 20, nah, that doesn't sell it, you know? Sub 20 on Warpless Easy is a whole different ball game. We gotta say going for top 10, which is like sub 20. Reclaiming top 10, actually. I think I was 10th place at one point. Gotta go. Good luck, have fun. Exclamation mark lurk. Yeah, unfortunately, exclamation mark only works when it's like the first word, I think. Thank you for teaching me of Chesterton's fence. You have one sub 20 run in SMB1. Is that your any percent run? Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm joking around. Yeah, 1928's good. Yo, thanks, noob guy. I appreciate it. You lost like 10 seconds in 8-4. World 8 is hard. Practice? Exclamation mark practice. I'm doing an hour of practice a day. Channel be damned. So you have the God Run. You see, those are like, I absolutely hate splits like that. My Lost Levels time is like that. Where I had like the best run ever. Jimmy. Okay, fine. I had the best. Give me 1 second. I want to do one more attempt. I had like the best run ever until I lost like 20 seconds in the end game. So like I'm always red all the time. You could save time in the 4 levels. Well, I just hate always being red. Like the ideal run loses a minute in the first level and then has the best run ever to save it. Congrats, Jimmy. Wait, actually, how does this look again? No, we're gonna bust out the. I got new headphones. They're like $7 headphones that work with this. We want the full Shrek experience. Shoutouts to like this type of packaging, like the absolutely terrible. Oh my god, it's not gonna focus. The absolutely terrible, like you gotta cut through every single part of this in order to get it to work, sort of deal. Which one is which? I don't think it matters. Mic stream, yeah. No, I gotta get ready to Shrek it up. Yo, thanks. Only costs 50,000 points. Wait, Haxor got partner? That's pretty cool. Not to speak for him, but wasn't it like, what, like 3 weeks ago? Something like that? Yeah, this is actually my favorite of the... What is my favorite of the silly hats? It's probably the pepper. It's gotta be the pepper. Yeah, Haxor definitely deserves it. He deserved it a long time ago. Twitch is playing catch up here. Alright, so like 7:07, you got it till 9:07, Jimmy. Your 2 hours, you're gonna get the full 2 hours. The setup time does not count. I know it took me longer than usual to get the hat ready, but that's because we had to open up these headphones. Like, not only is that type of packaging terrible, but then like they have the audacity to say like, oh, it's in frustration-free packaging or something like that on the thing. Now you get to spam Yoshi in blankets. It's glorious. Does the hat come with an accent? So, 1 second. Donkey. I tried. I can't do Scottish. But yeah, like Over the course of a couple breaks, I actually subjected myself to watch The Love Guru, because it's on Netflix. Because I like Mega 64, and they were doing, like, they're starting a movie review podcast. And their first movie was The Love Guru. That's a terrible movie. Like, absolutely terrible movie. Yeah, there we go. Adam has the proper accent on the hat. Picante is like an onion. I have many layers. I mean, based on the fact that I already have, what? I only have 3 food emotes, right? These 3 guys. Well, I guess I have these too. I have too many food emotes. An onion emote would be in my ballpark. You like that the tool they make, or they use to make package opening easier, comes in packaging that's difficult to open? Yeah, I've seen that before. Making your chat pay for timeouts with points is the future. I've seen that before. I don't like people to feel unsafe. You know? That's just my view on it. I know that it's all in good fun. Oh, self-timeout. There we go. That's the future. I think I may have the silliest hats available for points. I'd be willing to bet like $5 on that. See, that's the worst way to go. You always feel unsafe? Well, that's because aren't some types of foxes endangered? Unsafe? Where's Jabroni? Yeah, I'm sorry for the joke at your expense in my Discord, Spork. I shouldn't have to apologize to you ever, but I did. I took it a little too far. You want to see what hats I have? I have a list. Both in the command and here. Foxes are too small to be endangered? Tell that to, like, I don't know, a small animal that's endangered. I feel like there's a few of them. It's not very safe where you and Jabroni are now because your Supreme Court decided to open everything? Oof. Well, you could at least continue to quarantine. There's always that. But I understand that, like, yeah, it just makes the people around you more apt to be bags of disease. Still safe if you never leave, yeah. I assume Wisconsin. I'm doxing right now. Not the dog. Douchebag land. Wow. Spork's firing on all cylinders. I think you should not have combined them. I think douchebagia sounds better than douchebag-ia land. Yeah, I see that now. I didn't before. Yo, what up, Big C? You see, though, we shouldn't talk shit on Jabroni behind his back. You should talk shit on Jabroni while he's here. Give him that respect, at least. Big C, you ready to see a PB tonight? I guess in half an hour from now. You talk shit on Jabroni all around? Fair. No, it's like, you know, you ever see like those shows with the love triangles? It's like a hate triangle. Hate's a strong word. It's like a ribbing triangle, okay? And let's be honest, with 200,000 points, he's probably here. He's probably here crying in the corner, but he's here. It's not really behind his back. Or should you call me Shrek Conte? Someone redeemed a silly hat. I'm doing them the courtesy, the pleasure of fulfilling the request. This is, so my favorite hat of my silly hats is definitely the pepper. But my favorite hat to wear is this one, because it's the easiest to wear. You're worn out? You don't know? Just worn out? I mean, like, obviously lack of sleep is a thing, but I've just been tired before. It happens. Hopefully it doesn't last for long periods of time. No, it's a joke, because him and Jabroni are the same person, Spork. 2020 is a failure. You're staying in 2019? What you can do is just switch to 2021. You could be the future of privacy. Spicy's tired is a thing. It was gonna be the emote. The $10 emote was gonna be a pickle in like a sleeping cap. Which, first of all, is that even a real, like, those had to exist at some point. But do you know a single person that wears a nightcap? The only time I ever hear nightcap is in reference to, like, having a shot before bed, which is a terrible idea. If you're talking about not sleeping well, it literally fucks with REM sleep. Depends how many pandemics there are in 2022. How much longer to the runs? Exclamation mark practice. But to answer your question, probably like 25 minutes. I'm trying to practice an hour a day. I feel like it's gonna make me a better gamer, better human. Rhyme something with orange, door hinge. That's oldest one in the book. You've been permanently tilted for the past few days? Hopefully our discussion in my Discord actually did. Like, if you need advice on any of that stuff, I'm perfectly willing. I'm overly willing to give it. I love giving advice and speedrunning in Twitch. Just to the point of annoyance. I'm that guy in that room where it's like, oh, I feel tired today. I'm like, oh, here's a 9-page analysis on why you might be feeling tired and what I could do to help. Oh shit, I forgot to get rid of that joke from my... Yeah, okay. Oh no, I didn't. No, I got rid of long paragraph. Never mind. Long paragraph is no longer a command. You have a question then? Sick. That's the way to do it. Also, I gotta get out of 6-2. We pretty much get the point of this level. We've been here for like 10 minutes. Well, no, it was a point reward for 8 points that just said long paragraph. Mike redeemed it though, of course. Mike, I wanted to have a command that, like, exclamation mark first, that logged like the top 10 people by how many times they were the first message in chat. Mike would be up there. I totally forgot to do that. I totally read that as hero, my dude. I'm like, Spork's your hero? I mean, maybe. It could happen. He is the 2019 and probably permanent world champion of Mario early years. Just due to the fact that there may never be another championship again. Spicy SNES is your hero? It's too bad he died in that fire on Mars at the top of Olympus Mons. He shouldn't have been there. It was a really bad idea for him to do that. You're everyone's hero? That explains some stuff. Do you wait 4 days until the 30-day range of average viewers removes your one stream that got 2.1 viewers? Because right now it's at 2.92. If you do the math, and it averages 3 viewers, then I would say, yeah, sure, maybe. But I also will say that eventually you will get affiliate anyway. It's not like you're not going to get affiliate. If you think that getting affiliate now versus later is going to have a massive impact, then maybe it's worth it not to stream until that average goes up. But I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where you will get it. Like if you stream regularly enough, you will get it. If you do anything to improve your channel over time, I don't think the affiliate requirements are that crazy, you know? I mean, like, everyone's talking about, like, oh, things are going to be so good when I get affiliate, things are going to be so good when I get partner. Like, those are concrete goals, and it's not bad to have them. But if you just focus on improving your stream, they will probably become a byproduct of that, right? I feel like people get affiliate, they stop streaming because they hit their goal and don't really know how to go from there. I mean, like, obviously, I cannot describe this as me, but I've seen people get partnered and then almost stop streaming immediately. Like, I've seen it happen a lot. It's because, like, they've been grinding for partner for months or years, and then they get it, and then they don't know what to do because that was their end goal. Those things shouldn't be an end goal. They should be a way to... I don't know. Maybe there shouldn't even be an end goal, you know? Yo, what up, the awesome? You're gonna get some Fox emotes as soon as you start streaming? Yeah, there you go, Adam. That's your motivation. Because remember, affiliates get 3 off the bat. They get tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. That's 3 Fox emotes you don't have to pay for, except the artist that you commission to get it. The end goal is the friends we make along the way. Like, unironically, yeah, right? Oh, that, or just like playing video games as a career. For some people, they're just like, I want to. It's easy, just play video games as a career. Streaming is like the most draining thing in the world. This is the first time watching one of my streams. Yo, nice. You get tired after 2 hours of streaming? Any ogres? Yes, this one. Reminder that Shrek metal exists. And it's pretty brutal. Shrek is an ogre after all. He goes through that speech about how he's grinding organs. They should have added that to the movie, like Shrek being an ogre. Just like... Just to throw people off. They expect it to be like a happy ending and he goes on like a murder rampage. I don't know. Yeah, you do need that. Like when you apply for affiliate, you get it. But you need to give them that info. But yeah, you got lucky with the affiliate requirements, I guess. But what I was trying to say is that affiliate's only a step to the means. I do totally think that like having emotes and stuff, that sort of branding can help you differentiate yourself, but it's not as important as you think. Like, there was a time when it was partner or nothing. You need to give them like an SSN and stuff like that. Yeah, what Picante is trying to say is, I'm an elitist fucktard and eat your shit popsicles. Yes, exactly. Imagine not... I don't know. I was gonna say imagine not being affiliate, but that actually sounds douchey, and now that I said it, just gross. All you haters ain't as good as me at Mario, except for Haxor and GTA's. The rest of y'all, fucks can just, yeah, as Fred put it, eat a shit popsicle. Douchebaggia land? Hey, douchebaggia sounds way cooler than douchebaggia land. The land, it ruins it. You're pretty bad at Mario? Get Shrek'd. Yeah, exactly. I have the perfect emote for the situation. And yes, I lock it behind a obscene paywall. Because I'm apparently from douchebaggy land. What's the current world record on Super Mario Bros. Warpless? So, the category that I'm running, the All-Stars category, it's like 1949. But it's 1859 for Warpless, right? Warpless NES, right? GTAs can answer it. For All-Stars, yeah. No, it is 19. Oh no, it's 1948 now. I forgot it's no longer 49. I cannot give you the millisecond values. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I make that mistake all the time, Adam. I was in a severe brain damaging accident. NES is weird. I mean, no speedrun cannot be improved. Besides very few exceptions where it's like there's a couple runs that are literally 1 frame. Am I aiming for at least a 1945? Yes. 100%. That is the end goal with my 2026. I'm aiming for a sub 20 eventually, but I'm aiming for a 20OX right now. Really, I'm aiming for a PB. We didn't PB last month. I'm hoping we PB this month in a different game, in a less optimized game. Isn't that when the war ended? What, 1859? I don't know where. Actually, I feel like. When was the Civil War? Also, 1948. What? I thought 1945 is when it ended. I don't really know too much about World War II. I wasn't there, man. Yeah, you Fox emote users stick together. 1945, yeah. I should know World War II if I say I eventually want to like my dream is to get a history degree. World War II is pretty important in world history. The Civil War ended in 1945, yeah. There probably was a civil war that ended in 1945. Like some country was probably off doing their own thing, fighting their own people. All right, that's what we want to do. That's how we save that frame roll. God damn it. I keep forgetting about that. I want to do this twice in a row and then I can move on. That's it. Just to get a little bit of the muscle memory flowing. Also, we're not going to get 6 fireworks in 1-2 the entire day today because it's in our head. Beautiful. By hitting that block, you go backwards on the flagpole. Save a little bit of time. Yeah, but if I was going to do history, I would do East Asian history, because I like me some Chinese history. Those are my favorite classes in college, by far. By far. Let's just say this is type of training. Yeah, I'm practicing right now. So training indeed. But I feel like a history buff is like probably, or a history PhD is probably the worst. Like, I would already have to be rich to go for a history PhD. Otherwise, terrible career decision. You used to work at a place that had a resident historian. Dude was legit smart as hell. I'm not doubting he's smart, but I feel like historians, that's like probably one of the easiest fields to sound smart. Just because, like, you just know all this shit that no one else knows. And it's not, it doesn't have to be relevant. It's just like, oh, this reminds me of the war in 1492 in Cambodia. It's like, I would have never known about that. And what? There's the phrase that if you're smart enough to go for a PhD, you're smart enough to know not to go for one. But think about it. You would unlock the secrets of history. Definitely not a place to make my money to burn, yeah. I mean, that's one of those you have to be super passionate about it things. Yeah, the Belgians did some shitty things in the Congo, noob guy. They shouldn't have done those things. Alright, we're good on that. I don't know why I got tripped up like 2 streams ago at that level. We do have to practice this though. You were an industrial engineer at the time. You got to know him really well. Manager wanted to kill his FTE. What is an FTE? I assume it's some sort of contract. You'd like to be a Java developer, but you don't think the language likes you back. I don't think Java's like I was a Java developer. Stay away. Like, Java, it's not so bad, but the corporate tools, what you use Java for, like, for example, I use Spring with Java, and I hated it. And it doesn't seem like a lot of the other Java frameworks are really that good. Like, Java is just such a boring thing to do in a corporate environment. I don't know what else to tell you. That's just my advice. If you like Java, you like Java. I love working in Python. And all these, like, script kiddies are like, oh, Python is not efficient. Oh, Python is a beginner's language. That's what everyone uses to, like, I don't, like, 90% of jobs are in, not 90. It's like it's by far the largest career software engineering language, though. Like, Python is some good shit. I love me some Python. Full-time equivalents. All jobs are based on FTEs, which come from manpower studies. I see. Does All-Stars use frame rules? Yes. So, like, for example, that me hitting this power-up block is because it causes me to go to the right on the flagpole, which saves me 1 frame rule. Things are done to save frame rules in this game. You were already thrown to the wolves. You'd like to try C++, but I don't know if you can't. You think if you could understand Java, it should be good, but it trips you up a bunch. If you want to understand Java, but aren't necessarily, like, if you just want to understand object-oriented programming, C#, which is basically Java designed by Microsoft, it's literally just Java, but better. It reminds me a lot of Java, but things make a lot more sense, and yeah, you could shit on Microsoft all you like, but they did a really good job with C#. Programming gatekeeping, oh, it happens constantly. Like, what was it? King Parody and I think Rinsler were going off in my Discord about how shitty Python was. I'm like, I don't know. I like the money that Python gets me. The thing I do for a literal career. There's nothing wrong with that. Turns out getting things to work, getting things functional, and making sure that people actually can read what you're doing is a little bit more important than efficiency. Not all the time. Sometimes I have to do a little bit of Golang. And Golang's cool, but like Golang is impossible to read in some instances. Like, it sucks. That's what comments are for? Like, no. Yes, but no. Like, If you think just you doing a comment and being like, oh, this is what my code does. Like, you could comment well, you still need to be able to read the code. Code readability is much more important than just making comments. And also, yeah, documentation comments are good, but at the end of the day, if you don't know what your code does because you can't understand what the actual code is doing, some documentation telling you what it's doing it's only going to go so far. Python is so insanely readable. That's why I love it. I could show my code to someone and they'll understand what it does without having to, like, take a whole day reading my code. Also, yeah, the fact is, chances are if you're working with a team, you make a pull request, someone has to read the code. They're just not going to be like, oh, you say the code does this? That's good enough for me. It's like, no, you have to actually look at the code and understand, like, oh, there could be a bug here. Oh, I don't think this is coded correctly. It's like the most important thing in a language I feel in a corporate environment is you being able to read someone else's code. Like, yeah, efficiency matters in some instances. I don't know, like, there's other things that matter, but readability, beautiful. I don't code in middle out, yeah. I have no idea how long it would take me to jack off that audience, Fred. You've done some Python for Arduino, but you haven't done a ton of it. If you're more comfortable in Python than Java, and you don't mind what language you learn, become a Python guru way more than, like, Java is gonna always have its place, but I feel like Java is not the hot job right now. There's pros and cons to that. Like, just because it's not the hot job, that probably means that they're gonna get a lot less people, especially starting out going for Java careers. But considering how in demand Python is, if you become like a master of Python, that's gonna be really attractive to an employer. You touched a Python once, it was horrible? Yeah, there's this massive machismo, I don't know how to pronounce it, when it comes to coding. If you're doing anything that's high level, you're basically worthless scum. It's like, oh, you did that in C? Come back to me when it's written in assembly. It's like, well, I got it. It works. Isn't that the most important thing at the end of the day? Using code to create something. Instead, you could do the same thing in like 9 extra hours. It's slightly more efficient, but at the end of the day, that no one's gonna notice unless you're doing it millions of times. Well, really, tests first, okay? I don't know if it's just my company, but like we're super into test-driven development. Jaku takes elephant-sized dumps on Picante's code? Probably. I'm jealous of his ability to actually code for fun. Or, like, first of all, Jaku is he's a genius. Like, there's no way of getting around that. Dude has started like a foundation that teaches people to code. Like, he's a very motivated person who's also extremely good at what he does. But there's no but. I don't know. Yeah, he is. So saying that Jaku takes elephant-sized dumps on my code, yeah, probably. He also has a lot more experience than me. Programming elitism is... What about games that are written in Python? Well, there's certain languages for anything. Like, if you want to go into game development, I wouldn't say that Python is the best language to go into. But, like, I feel like at this point, it's, like, that's an industry-specific example. If someone was like, I want to get into game dev, I would be like, learn Unity. I wouldn't even say learn programming. Learn the tools of the trade. You know, Sims 4's scripting is written in Python. I'm still not super surprised. Games require efficiency, but like, for Python to be used 0 places, I would be surprised. That being said, yeah, I probably would not direct someone to learn Python if they were trying to go into game dev. I would say maybe do Rust. People are loving Rust for game design now. That's what I've heard. C# is pretty widely applicable. C# is like my favorite language for a lot of things. Python's my favorite language now. Python's just my go-to. But like I did a job in C#, and I loved it. I just have this like book. I have an O'Reilly book on C#. It was the first programming book I ever read, because like when I picked my first language to learn that was like a legit language, I was just like, I've heard of C+ and C++. I haven't heard of C#. I want to be this hipster. Speaking of Jaku, he had a good point on what language to learn. Learn the one that allows you to do what you want to do. What's your end goal? Learn the language that does that best. I mean, that's fair. I think that's thinking a little bit too far ahead. I generally just tell people to learn Python because it's the thing about coding that they don't teach you is that, or they don't tell you. In fact, actually they do, and I feel like a lot of people ignore it, is that once you know one language, you pretty much know them all. There's exceptions to that. Like, obviously, you're not going to know, like, brainfuck, or even a lot of assembly if you just learn Python. But at the same time, like, what you're actually learning when you're learning a language, you're mostly learning, like, programming concepts. And besides, like, minor differences in functionality, you could call them minor, you could call them major. Once you know how to code in a language, it's much, much easier to switch. So just do that. Actually learn, create something. The skills will transfer. You should get back to Python, then you'll think you'll stick with Python and Java. I mean, that's not a bad choice. But if you were only learning Java because of the career options, just realize that Python has a lot more career options than Java. Shrek Hat? Yeah, exactly, Scam Guy. How you doing? But you want to be spoon-fed the answers to your programming dreams? Also, yeah, also, if you want a career... let me spoon-feed this... Jesus. Let me spoon-feed this to you. If you want a career in programming, it's not going to be, like, super exciting a lot of the time, even if you're doing game dev. Programming is still programming. Your Pog, how am I? I'm pretty Pog. I'm wearing the Shrek hat. We're taking down noobs who haven't even worked in the field of software engineering. Actually, I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure based on King Parody's age, I'd be surprised if he has. We're keeping it real. Programming is fun. Programming's fun when you're doing it for personal projects. Like, a lot of programming is just like chaining two pieces of industry software together. And I would say that gets old after a little bit. Hey, Skim Guy, why don't you ever say my emotes are cute, huh? Why don't you ever do the pickle emote and say this pickle's cute? Actually, I only have like one cute emote and it's locked behind a paywall. I will say, if I ever get more slots, maybe I'll move the potato to tier 1 and do something else for $25 billion. Spicy sellout? No, just think about the... It's an inside joke with me and Marcus. It's not sellout. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're all gonna pay $250 for this emote if I make it cute. Yeah, we're good enough. Hour 4, really? This emote does not spark joy? Wow. Does it spark? What should it be sparking arousal? I don't know what it's supposed to spark. You're doing Java because that's what the course you were doing taught you. You figured if you could learn the hardest / suckiest one, then you could be fine. Well, if you want to learn like there's way suckier languages than Java. I'll tell you that outright. Like C is worse than Java. I mean, like, at least to learn. I know some people enjoy it. I personally hate C. I hate C, I hate C++, less than C, but still. Give me garbage allocation or give me death. I don't like dealing with memory. C is the best. Actually, I had to do some, like, random work in Scheme recently, and, like, Scheme was literally written with, like, a team of linguists to make it actually, like, a real language, and they still fucked it up. I don't even know how. What about C? C# is way better than... C# is basically like Java, but better. C++ and C are nothing like Java. Wow. Yeah, C is the best. I've never written anything in Lisp. Yeah, if you're talking about like, oh, Python isn't efficient, that's why it sucks, and then you talk about any language with garbage collection, like by default, chances are it's probably not that efficient. If you're talking about like Golang is way cooler than C if you're talking about languages where you have to allocate memory. Oh wow, Skim Guy. You're calling him out? He's in 2 streams at once? At once. It's a new meal. What, Soft? I forget their actual name. They're an Odyssey streamer, right? I have no idea what Orca or Modula 2 is. You're also multi-streaming? Hey, none of you are loyal. Come on. Actually, no. I think I always watch more than one stream. Fur, yeah. Odyssey Hundo guy. Well, not Hundo, like all moons, right? You grabbed a random language from Wiki? Okay. There's a lot of languages that are just not good. Your friend's cousin is doing a blind Dark Souls run. It's been a fucking trip and a half. Still never played that game. You also pull up my stream every night-ish? Yo, nice. You gotta maintain that streak, right? They give you like 300 points just to pop in, right? Actually, I lost my Animal Crossing ATM streak. I don't know how. I thought I was playing every day, but I guess I missed one, and now I'm like back to day 3 and I'm pissed. You fade in and out of watching people's streams. I feel like you're more active, like way more active on Discord than Twitch. I don't know if you agree with that. I act like you solely do it for the points. Yeah, maybe you do. I'm wearing a shirt cat, yeah. Yo, what up, King Parody? How you doing? You're more active on Discord? Yeah, I've taken notice. Someone paid for it. KMGS, just how it is. I know, but you like said hi. So I said hi. Oh my god.
Good luck, Picante.
Picante. It's... Thank you, Domike, for the 1,000 bits. Hellbent on using, like, all of his Gillette money on me. I'm not worthy. He's been dropping bombs, like, every stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got that money to burn. Hope you've been enjoying the emote. Hope it's been worth the bits. People seem to like it. Jabroni says he uses it constantly. It's like probably out of my bit emotes, probably my least used one. Actually, maybe the cap. Shaving stream? Yeah, I don't have the Gillette sponsorship. Actually, if you're on the Gillette gaming streaming team, you're a massive streamer. Like, the people who Gillette gaming sponsors all have like thousands of viewers. So yes, I would totally join the Gillette crew. Oh no, you don't. That's terrifying. Unless Domike's just like, all right, here's 1 bit. Let's see if we could match that. It's gold. It's gold, Jerry, gold. Fuck. It's already too much money. Anything more than 1 bit is too much. Yeah, I'm actually a terrible shaver, but I think it's because I don't replace my razors at enough. Like, how often, I know it's different for different people, but people who don't get that much facial hair, how often do you change your blades?
PB or bust.
Domike. Thank you for the 5,000 bits. That's a lot of bits. Oh my god. Look at me, I'm Mr. Generous over here with a 5,000 bits. No, I do really appreciate it. Oh my god. You didn't have to do that. I guess we have to PB. I'd rather not bust on stream. That's really against TOS. But yeah, that's pretty insane. I do really appreciate it, Domike. You've been unbelievable.
At Domike Plus.
You've been unbelievably generous, and I have not failed to notice. But speaking of unbelievably generous, oh my god. Well, it's all your fault for giving me so much money. No, I do really appreciate the 5,001 bits from private mode. That was really all a ploy for Domike's name to be in text-to-speech by Domike. Domike is the winner here. Thank you so much for the 5,001 bits. That's an insane amount of money. Like, just... It's hard for me to process what just happened. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Yeah, both of you have been very generous to my stream. So, as Skim Guy said, Pog. But not just to Domike, to Private Mode. To Private Mode 2019. Who has to be relatively... I'm not telling you to get it. But based on my knowledge... Actually, I guess both of you are probably relatively close to the new badge, right? Oh. Private Mode actually gets the emote. The capital P was written. Yeah, that's some money to burn. That's 5 money to burns. Well, I guess it's really a hat emote, right? Because that's how much it is, right? Pogman? Yeah, Pogman indeed. This is shoutouts to both Domike and Private Mode for being crazy individuals. I don't know what to say. It's just a little hop, skip, and jump away. If the potato were to ever come to tier 1, what would the $250 one be? Would it be like a golden? It's already kind of gold. It would have to be a variation on the potato. I'll ask 3 cats for his variation of my potato. I'm kidding. God damn it. See, I feel bad because I gotta have to bust on stream, and I'd much rather not. USA Pickle? That would be a little rude to Marcus, considering he was the original basis for this emote, and he's Irish. Oh, we got rid of the emote that was dedicated to the inside joke you created and just replaced it with an American flag. In a pickle form. Just to rub it in your face, you know? What else is Irish? No, it doesn't have to be Irish. How you doing, Jimmy? Giving me that thicante. I see it. Okay. Your words, they may hurt. There's no but to that. I'm just deeply upset. So upset I killed the run. Three cats watching Top Gun. That is a streamer. Noob guy. Also, I missed your message, I think. You like Top Gun? He's very... I would not call his stream similar to Top Gun. Maybe the game. I don't know much about the game. Like, I would say there's a serious lack of Tom Cruise in the Three Cats stream. You fell off the face of the planet on Twitch for almost a year and a half and never really recovered. What do you mean by recovered? Also, yeah, you were the fateful message before the 5,000 bit drop. So I played a game of Counter-Strike with a big streamer. Got randomly matched with them. They weren't streaming, so they were very toxic. It was kind of saddening. Yeah, I'm totally a name and shame individual, but if you don't want to go into that, you don't have to. What about Pog Conte? What, it would just be like, I don't know. They were on a pro team for 2 for PUBG. Maybe that's how they get all their wins. They just make people tilt off the face of the earth. You will find the name they deserve to be shamed? Okay. This is officially a call-out stream. I mean, as sad as it is, if all you care about is winning, you play dirty, and I would consider that playing dirty. Wait, no, the Pog has to be facing this way, right? So it's like... I tried. I think I was entirely blocked by the mic thing. I hope you appreciated that, Skim guy. Or either Pog or mid dick suck. I don't know. One of those two. What do you mean by recovered? How do you get potato? You have to spend too much money. So the little, like, I don't know. What do you mean by recovered? You haven't been active on Twitch since you took a break? Yeah, I mean, that happens. Like, one time I just started being a lurker and I never stopped. I used to be hyperactive in chats. I'd be like the number one chatter, you know? Yeah, now if you click on a bit emote, it just says unlocked with Wait, it says unlocked with channel points? Why does it say unlocked with channel points? Yeah, it's straight up false. Kickstart, never heard of them. Never will hear of them. Go big or go home the Picante way? Yeah, so it used to say the actual bit value per emote, but they just made their functionality worse, and now they say it's unlocked with channel points, which is the lie. Well, luckily for you, noob guy, doesn't seem like people really care about PUBG anymore. It says bits reward for you. That's a me problem. Oh god. Maybe it's cut like. See what happens when I click on that. No, it said channel points? Interesting. Twitch misleading viewers. Maybe it's FFZ or something. Yeah, over here, we're toxic. We shame streamers. Oh, if you click on it, it says unlock with channel points. If you highlight over it, it says Twitch bits reward, but I think that's FFZ. Yo, imagine being toxic in video games. Okay, I'll be a shit talker with friends if it's like, I'll read the room. Like, if it's, like, for example, on Twitch, I'll do some shit talking, but like, it's because in some friend groups you just shit talk them and they shit talk you back, and that's being friends. Like, it's a little different when it's with people you have no idea. Being toxic is lame. Isn't that a meme though? It's like, or 1 second. Your friend group would be perceived as very toxic to outsiders. You adjust accordingly. Yeah, I don't like, and also it's one of those things where you don't like a. You could be toxic with people, but like I just generally wouldn't do it in an online lobby where other people could hear me, because like even if I sounded like my friends didn't give a shit, my teammates that don't know me and my friends would probably be like, "Wow, this guy's really berating our team. He's an asshole." And I guess you shouldn't care too much about what other people think in that situation, but still, I'd rather not be perceived as an asshole. What up, King Parody? I almost said what up, Picante. Where did the W thing come from? Not me. It was already on Twitch when I got here in 2015. I think one streamer just had it, and then they copied it. Kind of like how Monka S, there's like a streamer called Monka Mega, and they had Pepe as an emote, and everyone just stole their emote prefix and literally just uses Monka S. Like, I think it was from one streamer. You try to minimize your asshole quotient. That's how many people think you're an asshole. I'm guessing. You spent your well-earned points. Yo, what up, noob guy? Was that a random or was that a specific choice to pickle it up? Because if noob guy turned himself into a pickle, that's the most hilarious shit I've ever seen, you know? Specific, nice. The main idea behind it was that the W was the forward key. If a streamer alt tabs out of a window for whatever reason, then tries to walk in game, you'd often see a bunch of W's show up in chat. Wait, what? Okay, maybe I did like a very small amount of research. I feel like that's not right. But that was a question asked 5 years ago, so maybe it is right. And Noob Guy knows where it's at. If you specifically get the pickle, you have very good taste. Also, if you specifically get the firework, that's like, damn, that's ballsy. Like, there's a reason why the firework is the icon for the random emote. Oh no, I got what you said when you said specific. True class. Noob Guy is sipping champagne in Monaco as we speak. I don't know why. Monaco's just rich. It's not necessarily classy. Yo, look at Nino with that gameplay emote. That reminds me. Do you get my message, Nino? Apparently Halo 2 Online comes out for Master Chief Collection. Or it just did. In a Porsche, yes. Okay. Hammer literally went through me. When you kill... Can you, like, not get hit by hammers if you kill the hammer bro? I've kind of noticed that. That whenever they die, I tend to just not get hit by the hammers, even though they're, like, in me. So we didn't save all 5, but I'd rather take it safe. We're still gonna be pretty ahead. My hat is dumb? Well, the silly hats are not supposed to be smart. There's supposed to be a reason why someone would spend 50,000 points, you know? But no, Shrek is truly intellectual. I will also argue that. I don't know what to say, Nito. I like them. I don't conform my channel to you. If you want to have a 50K channel point reward, you got to make it worth it. Thank you. Nino has abandoned the toxicity. I still listen to that Warsaw song you sent me. It's a good one. When's Picante merch? The only thing I would ever want to sell is, what is it? Hot sauce. Everything else would be like stickers, which I give away. Are those DJ Khaled keys on my shirt? No, they're Hearthstone keys. Sure. I don't care about losing time here. Yeah, but who wouldn't want to get a picante sauce? I mean, I don't know. Paste picante sauce, not my favorite. But it does the job. Actually, I think I have paste picante sauce. We were using it in burritos. Shit. I'm losing time. I'm hemorrhaging it. What are those two Kool-Aid men doing? The pink one is obviously Mrs. Kool-Aid. Or no, it's Kool-Aid Woman. I like that combo. It's a good one. Makes me like, it reminds me of that flounder from SpongeBob. I feel like I've mentioned that many times today. Fucking. Okay. Runs over. You ate a plain piece of bread dipped in old Chick-fil-A sauce you found. Sad. That Chick-fil-A sauce is probably still good. Maybe they're both Mr. Kool-Aid? Yeah, just because you're wearing pink doesn't mean you have to conform to society's gender roles. We have to get really lucky, and I don't know. I feel like this is very over, but whatever. I'm gaming. I'm gonna continue to game. Alright. It's over. Just, oh, okay. It happens. Are those panga arms? They are. Noob guy with that panga sub. I mean, when you think about it, you would put Chick-fil-A sauce on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, right? How many, like, if you would put Chick-fil-A sauce on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, which is just chicken and bread without the deluxe, if you remove the chicken, would you still have the, like, would you eat it with the Chick-fil-A sauce? Would it really be that gross? It's just like the sandwich, except one removed. You never had it? Actually, I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A sauce. It's basically just honey mustard. Well, okay, it tastes okay, but I wouldn't put it on a. I don't put it on my sandwiches. I think they've literally admitted it's just barbecue sauce mixed with honey mustard. Honey mussy? Oh my god. Honey mustard plus ranch plus barbecue? I would rather just have ranch. No, not ranch. The other ones. Honey mustard and barbecue. I don't think the ranch adds anything. Chick-fil-A is good and all. But I still am a much bigger fan of the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Ranch adds fat. Apparently I need to get some meat on these bones, because I've lost so much weight. I'm just like a frail, small gamer, you know? Guess who's back? Lonk the Bonk, who hasn't been here in years. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing well. Now, how's Panga doing? I haven't seen Panga stream in a while, but I assume he's chugging along. Honey mustard's greater than barbecue, greater than ranch. Yeah, I'm not a huge ranch person. Ranch has its place, but its place is salad. I don't put ranch. I'm not one of those people that likes ranch on anything else. The idea of a ranch-based pizza disgusts me, but I know that's an actual thing. Turn in my American card. Honey mustard twists. Are you talking about the Fritos? Because those are delicious. But the best honey mustard-based snack are the Snyder's of Hanover pretzel bites with honey mustard. You don't have to at me on that. Those are absolutely bomb. He streams at 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. on the East Coast. Okay, that's fair. Probably why I don't watch him. Yeah, okay, I was actually going to mention that. If you have the choice between blue cheese for your wing dipping sauce and ranch, if you don't pick the blue cheese, I don't know, you're just wrong. The blue cheese is superior dip. Picante, they have spicy buffalo flavored Snyder's. Schneider's? Rob Schneider's? What I will say is that I'm not a huge fan of buffalo flavored things. Like, I don't think buffalo is that good of a flavor. Like, I would never specifically request buffalo sauce. I think I did one time for McDonald's nugs, and it was a mistake. Ranch all day? Yeah, don't Mike regrets giving those bits now. Now that he knows I'm a ranch hater. McDonald's, by the way, I've come around to McDonald's. It used to disgust me, but now I understand why it's the largest chain on Earth. I guess it isn't, right? The largest chain on Earth is Subway. Not, at least by restaurants. Buffalo is butter and Frank's. Yeah, I mean, like, Frank's is okay, but it's not my favorite hot sauce. And, like, it just has this, like, sour tang that I just don't think really adds positive flavor. Yeah, Frank's hot sauce isn't good. Chick-fil-A and mustard are the only sauces necessary, and mayo, I see. Don't at Picante. You could at me all you want. Who doesn't like an active chat? I know that you like Frank, so I got you the gallon. But that's what I literally have on my screen right now, but just something different. Yeah, like look at this gallon of ranch and tell me that doesn't, like, make you a little bit ill looking at it. Just, like, imagining a gallon of ranch. McDonald's is pure nostalgia for me. Terrible, terrible nostalgia. You eat it as comfort food. Yeah, Cholula is the best of the... we've had this discussion many times, but of the counter sauces, or maybe not counter, but, like, the sauces you would regularly find on the table of, like, a cheap Mexican or, like, I don't know, really any type of cheap diner food place. Cholula is definitely the best. I don't mind Texas Pete's, but I dislike the fact that Texas Pete's lied to me and it's from North Carolina. Like, I mentioned it on the podcast for all those people who listen to the podcast. And I don't like New York Seltzer because they lie. They're from LA. Thank you, Picante. You're now ordering that gallon. It's pretty cheap, right? I don't know how much a thing of ranch costs, but I feel like it's much more cost effective to get it by the gallon. Like, what is a gallon, or like, I don't know how big a salad dressing thing is, but I feel like they're like $4 to $5, or maybe, I don't know how much. I don't really buy salad dressing, and that's $10, and that's definitely more than $2. Yeah, Cholula on eggs is actually so delicious. Like, I know people are like, oh, you gotta have ketchup with eggs, and, like, yeah, it's good, but hot sauce with eggs is a much better combination that's just not discussed as much. Like, I think hot sauce is legitimately necessary for an omelet. Ask Sam about TBK with Gelmo-san. What is TBK? I legitimately don't know what that is. Oh yeah, Taco Burrito King is a very delicious chain in the Chicago area. And for some reason, whenever we were hanging out with Gelmo-san in Chicago, we would go there at like 2 in the morning. Like, I liked it, but I would never have the idea to go to Taco Burrito King. It would always be Gelmo-san. Is surf the new term? Are people no longer saying simps? It's surfs now. Apples with barbecue sauce. I cannot hear you out any further, noob guy. That seems like a noob guy type move. Sriracha on eggs is your jam? I think I just got sick of sriracha. Like, I like sriracha, but I think that one time I added too much sriracha to something and I never really recovered. If he breathes, he's a simp. I think I missed the conversation about sweet and sour. Speaking of sriracha, you remember when they gassed their neighborhood trying to make enough of it? I heard about that. It reminds me though of there was like this chocolate factory in Chicago that got closed down. It was there for like 20 years. And like it just made the entire neighborhood smell like chocolate and everyone loved it until like one family complained to the city and made them shut down. And now there's an area of Chicago that used to smell like chocolate that no longer smells like chocolate. I think that's probably candidate. It's a legitimate complaint. Like, what if chocolate makes you nauseous? I know there are people who don't like chocolate. It's actually like a genetic thing. If you don't have chocolate at a young enough age, you don't like it. But they're probably the most hated people in that neighborhood. What was his order? I do not remember this. The last time I went to Taco Burrito King had to have been like 2015. It's been many years. When you tried barbecue and apples, you were like, Pog, you gotta try it. I think you just want me to try bananas or barbecue on apples. Dark chocolate makes you nauseous, but the others are fine. I think dark chocolate sucks. I think everyone who's like, dark chocolate is just as good as regular chocolate, they're delusional. And they're just desperate for chocolate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I remember him dying in the restaurant. Oops. Turns out the spiciest sauce is just pure food poisoning. No, it wasn't food poisoning, but it was just so spicy he got sick. Gelmo-san is a fellow streamer. Actually, I don't know if he streams now on a channel called like In the Keep or something like that. He plays like Warframe. I've never heard of it. Some random game. Sea salt dark chocolate is amazing. Dark chocolate is just get me regular chocolate. Get me milk chocolate. Imagine not like milk chocolate delicious. Does anyone have this issue on Twitch where like if you try to scroll up, it'll just scroll all the way to the bottom? Like on desktop? Like I'm never able to scroll up because it just won't. It's like there's like some smart scrolling, but like it's bad. Like I wish I could actually just scroll on Twitch. Cause I know I missed some conversation about sweet and sour sauce, but I literally can't do it. I can't go back up. It just doesn't work. Like sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. Oh yeah, the Polynesian sauce. That's what you were talking about. I don't like it. But I also don't really like sweet and sour sauce. I understand why people like it. I just think that... Well, I like sweet and sour sauce. I just don't think it goes well with, like, chicken. Or, like, at least that type of chicken. Like, I would rather just use different sauces, you know? It's not the worst thing ever. Have I ever worked in food service? A gallon of ranch is like 3 hours worth. I worked in food service, but I specifically just worked at breakfast. So I didn't really see that much ranch. Want to know who saw a lot of ranch? Eric Andre. He came to my school and did a ranch off. You have to scroll higher than needed, then it shows more messages below. It just doesn't work for me. So maybe it's an FFZ regular Twitch conflict. Shit. Well, that was not very fast, was it? Just found out SM64 1 second. We got a level here. I hit the button. I hit the button. The button was hit. You just found out SM64 Space Jam 3D World mashup, and you think you need to share it in the Discord? Well, feel free. New guy, you love sharing your music in the Discord. Sorry, that was gross. I didn't mean to do that. You can't think of any savory food that you'd be disgusted to eat ranch with? How about escargot? Actually, that actually might be a good combination if you get past the snails part. I think a lot of seafood, like calamari obviously is actually good with ranch, but just like putting a sushi in ranch, I'm not sure about that. Putting some like actually just smoked octopus and ranch. No, smoked octopus and ranch would probably be good. Shrek Conte, yeah, you know it, Frank. Like, I could see shrimp being good in ranch. Like, I could see mixing cocktail sauce and ranch and it actually being a good combination. Maybe that's what tartar sauce is. It wouldn't be disgusted, though. Yeah, fair. I guess, like, rice and ranch sounds pretty disgusting to me. This was good. Or just, like, pasta noodles in ranch. What about a ranch base on a pizza instead of red sauce? Because that's an actual thing. And the idea just grosses me out. And we're gonna continue it. You'd eat it? I am Fiona? Well, I guess I am Shrek. Maybe Loon is Fiona. Best hat ever? Yo, thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. I searched gross food ranch combinations, and like the second thing that's linked is ranch dressing is what's wrong with America. Thank you, BuzzFeed, for that article. If Shrek Fiona, close enough. I searched like gross ranch food combinations, and that's like the first image that popped up. Shrek was blonde, Angela was blonde. Wait, Shrek has hair that's a color? You love ranch, but it has to be freshly made. You can't do the stuff in bottles. You could. I didn't even know you could get like freshly made ranch. I guess you can, right? I don't think of most of my condiments as like being necessary to be freshly made. If you include like salsa and guacamole in the list of condiments, maybe that's a huge plus. But like freshly made ketchup, I feel like the preservatives are part of it, you know? It's really easy to make. How do you make ranch? I'm curious. I assume it has mayo. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot Shrek was a human being at one point. How to make ranch. I can't get the pizza with ranch thing. That's the first. It's like, we love using our homemade ranch to dip pizza. It's like, oh, no. Stop it. I mean, then again, I apparently have terrible taste in pizza because I love Chicago-style deep dish. I know so many people that hate on Chicago-style deep dish. First of all, if you say it's not a pizza, then you're just wrong. It's so a pizza, but... Mayo, sour cream, buttermilk or regular milk, and then just a bunch of, like... I mean, I definitely remember Shrek turning into a human. I don't remember his hair color, though. I also think that Shrek 2 is a criminally underrated movie. And I'm not just saying that because I'm wearing a Shrek hat. Shrek, obviously a classic. People forget that Shrek 2 is actually good because they assume Shrek sequel equals bad because Shrek 3 and 4 were terrible. Once you make it fresh, you'll never want the bottle kind again. Shit. Yo, what up, Sweden? You're a pretty chill country. I assume you get that literally every single stream you go into. But the entire country of Sweden thinks my hat is nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'd look better in those shades you were wearing at GDQ, though. Without the lenses. Is ghost pepper isn't spicy enough for you, Made? I said I would eat a Reaper if I ever got partnered, so that's a couple years. Carolina Reaper is the most picante in the world? No, the Pepper X is. I can die. Well, maybe Pink will be interested in making fresh ranch. That sounds so wrong. It's not. We need something to put the ranch on, though. Shit. Beautiful stairs. I love getting 3 fireworks in 1, 2. We're gonna continue it. Why not? Has tu taria en Espanol. Come on, don't do that to me, game. Yeah, but Pepper X is spicier than Carolina Reaper. We could probably care a little bit more about our 1-1s, 1-2s. World 1 in general. But that's not where the money's made, you know? Alright, we do have to reset though with fireworks in 1-1. Speaking in a foreign language, literally. We've had 2 good runs today, right? The one that died in 6-4 and the one that, well, I guess it died in 7-1 technically. 6-4 and the 5-2 one. So we're good. We're gonna PB like tomorrow. Yo, I could understand this conversation. I must be good at Spanish. Maybe I should take the final. Now, Spanish is one of those things where I feel like if you just understand the context of the conversation, you have a much easier time than if, like, I was asked to produce some Spanish. Yo, what up, Waylon? You could get rid of those other lawns. My favorite lawn is Waylon, okay? I hope that there's no one else with a lawn-based name in this chat. They're gonna feel really upset after that. Really? I could make a no. Overconfidence. I understand Estas and Mario. Is it while I'm I could read the Spanish sentences while playing Mario? Maybe. I don't actually know Spanish, but I'm able to guess some stuff, right? Oh my god, I hate when I do that to the Koopa. There could only be one Lawnlander. I would like to see a Highlander reboot featuring Waylon. Alright, we like green. Like, realistically, I'm gonna get like an 8-second PB, and then I won't know where to save time. I'm gonna have to completely change my strats. At least I hope I don't, but like, I feel like that... Like, our best possible time is too high. I don't know how to take off 15 seconds, you know? But it might be World 8. Because, like, this whole time, our best possible time hasn't gone down, really. I haven't gotten a real gold. Which means I've accidentally saved these frame rules that we can now consistently save a couple times. The pepper plants on your porch are growing like weeds. 2 cayennes, jalapeno. Well, give me a second. We got some Bowsers to crush. Oh my god. How is that so close? The pepperoni plants. The pepperoni plants on your porch are growing like weeds. 2 cayennes, jalapeno, scotch bonnet, and ahi mango. What is an ahi mango pepper? I don't know if you're talking to me or... Oh, I guess you're talking to Angela. I always think I'm gonna get fireworks in these levels. Oh, it's for me? Well, I do apologize, but like I really don't know Spanish and I'm not learning Spanish. So I won't know how to respond unless it's in English. That's just how it is. The pepperoni plant didn't make it through the winter. I'm sorry. Yeah, you you just buried a piece of pepperoni. Wow, that is mean, Pink. I know that one. I don't. Maybe. I generally like trying to keep my chat to one language. I don't want to be a party pooper. Angela, I already have my hands full trying to like. Well, I learned Chinese. I can speak Chinese, but we're not looking to be trilingual. Anyway, Pink probably doesn't want me to learn Spanish because then she won't be able to have secret conversations with people. Like, she could talk shit about me in front of me in Spanish. I won't even know. Well, I guess I'll know if she says that. What? I don't flirt with anyone except Pink. Yeah, look at that Haxor emote. In Chile, it means... What is... Okay. Waylon, I would say you gotta retry with the pepperoni plant. You have something on your hands. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I get it now. See, this is why multilingual streams are not a great idea. Doomed? Are you doomed? How you doing, Orky? And we've fixed the issue of the bad gameplay and wearing silly hats by having these headphones. So I've gotten some good runs today. That 4-2 dedicated to Orky. Waiting for 2021 me? Oh, this is my year. I'm pumped. Wow, Noob Guy didn't even post it in the music channel. It's not a meme, it's music. It's the only bad word you remember in Spanish. I get scared when talking about, like, bad words in languages I don't know. Because, like, then someone might say, like, a racial slur or something, and then, like, I won't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. It's actually happened to streamers before, where, like, someone will be like, oh, say this, and it's a German word for X, and it's actually, like, a horrible slur, and then they get banned. But maybe that's an extreme case. January 1st, 2021 will be the day of reckoning. Something good will happen that day. Or, I mean, like, people are always like, oh, this year sucks. Next year's going to be better. And then it's always worse. Ever since, like, 2012. Maybe the world did end. 2021 is going to start with, like, a meteor that forces all of North and South America to have to travel to Europe. That's my prediction. Stay tuned. Oh god. Hey, 2020 is my year. Now that there's no more distractions, I could finally get all my hopes and dreams off the ground. Isn't this the year of the rat? You're a rat and thought that meant great year after reading up on it? Nope. Well, it is the year of the rat, I know that. Shit. Rat Attack on Nintendo 64. You know what? I don't think I've heard of that game. But now I have. What? So are you saying that your zodiac is actually not indicative of being a good year? Because I thought it was. I thought it was a lucky sign. As long as it's not like the year with the 4, because 4 is super unlucky in China. 8's the lucky number, 4 is a very unlucky number. Oh my god. That's kind of spooky. I still want to know what ahi mango peppers are. I hate those stairs so much because you shouldn't mess them up, but if you do, it sucks. You were born in '84. Are you lucky or fucked? That's a good question. I would say the 8 precedes the 4. You're good. I don't even know. Let's just get through it, I guess. Okay, never, maybe not. They cancel out, yeah. Ahi mango peppers are shaped like jalapenos, heat between jalapeno and habanero, yellow, sweet before heat. That sounds really good. But they're spelled A-J-I instead of A-H-I. When I searched A-H-I, it just kept bringing up ahi tuna. But it's aji. I don't know. It sounds and looks good. And now I'm really interested in this pepper. Alright, let's finally get a PB. Come on. They have more definition than jalapenos. I googled it. I found it. Just AJI, not AHI. Now I love ahi tuna though. It's one of my favorite things on earth. I like things that are kind of raw, you know. Yeah, I wonder, are they like expensive or something? Or are they hard to cultivate? Because on the surface it sounds really good. And it's got like a sweet spot for heat. The thing is, people think with the name picante, I like spicy food, but I'd rather have food taste good than spicy. Kind of raw, like cold chicken nuggets, yeah. I just downed 30 of those. It's only about the chicken nugget skin anyway. Doesn't matter the texture. Well, we were gonna get a 7, but no longer. You mean I don't just chow down Carolina Reapers day after day? Like, yeah, Carolina Reapers don't even taste good, right? They don't go in anything. Like, even habaneros often make things too spicy. Like, spice is supposed to... The reason why people like spicy is supposed to be because it unlocks flavors that are otherwise inaccessible. But then, a lot of people just want to be masochists. Just charged him. Yeah, boy. There, that's all you get. I'll do my longest yeah, boy. But that's locked under, you know, rewards for other things. Yo, remember the Flavor of Love? Remember how that used to be like the craziest reality television show? Also, did I say hi, Kamikaze? I'm not sure if I did. He's getting to it. He might run out soon, though. It's been thousands. Hope I'm well. I'm doing amazing because we're not dead in 2-2. Yeah, beautiful 310. Biker Mice from Mars? I feel like that's been mentioned before, but maybe not. I think I asked about a game, and you were like, oh, that's Biker Mice from Mars. So maybe it doesn't count in the full list. Yeah, Orky definitely keeps a spreadsheet. He has a list of streamers, a list of games. He puts an X every single time he mentions one. Ugh. Alright, well, whatever. Who did it? Orky or me? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Orky. We got the clarification. Yo, what up, Stiverson? Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. I see you're learning some strats for Warpless D4. Shit. Well, this is not our best 3-1. We shouldn't get fireworks. Yeah. Made that eye itch. Really, that was a second and a half. It's fine. You still PB by a solid 10. 10 spot. Yeah, having a lot of fun. Yo, nice. It is a fun category. It really is. Give me 1 second. Speaking of fours, we gotta wreck this Bowser. Bowser had it coming. We take a 262 any day of the week. Although 5-4 and 6-4 has been kicking your ass, I think there's a threshold when you just do good at 5-4. Like, yeah, you'll make the occasional mistake just like you do in any level. But, like, 5-4 is one of those hard to learn, easier to master sort of levels. I often struggle with 6-4, like, even to this day. 6-4 is just a shitty level, and I don't like it. 6-4 is annoying. It has some movement that is... It's not super common. Apparently, you don't really... Like, I don't know what the comparison is, but you only save a couple frame rules going for the 6-4 beginning trick. If that's what's tripping you up, you might not want to do it. You've gotten 3 sub 40 since your return, so PB soon. Nice. And PB before me. 36 tomorrow. It's a lot more fun now that you have power strats. Do you mean like power-up recovery strats or just doing strats with fire as opposed to being small? You just need some more practice? Yo, I've been doing an hour of practice every day. I think it does help. I really do. Yeah, you gotta have the recoveries. You just gotta know when to get the fire and when not to. Nice. That was a good Bowser kill. Before you pretty much go small for most of the run if you get hit. I mean, that's the viable strat until you get a sub 40. I recommend it. The run I tell people to look to when learning Warpless D4 is Lack Attacks PB. Also nice. Oops. Because that's what Lack Attack did. His 39-33. I think he had 5. Like, you should learn fire to get past World 1. Fucking... Okay, so we're not saving any time here. The pepper by your name looks like an ahi mango. LOL, slight delay. Yeah, it's a pepperoncini. But close enough. I thought I was going to get a 5, so I didn't even care. Aw, that sucks so much. Sure. You miss your pepperoncini? One day. One day. Twitch will allow you to choose your own sub badges. But until that day, we'll have to settle for... It's so weird. Twitch is like, now you could choose which bit badge you want to use that you've unlocked. I'm like, no one cares about this, but it shows that you're making it possible, so why don't you do it for sub badges? Yeah, you liked pepperoncini pride? I mean, who didn't? Jabroni misses pepperoncini pride every day. But I will say, if you scroll far enough up in the sub-only Discord, you may be happy about a certain thing. You know, eventually. Alright. 6-2. We're coming for you. You just realized there's only one level in World 2 that isn't repeated into later in the game? Oh my god, this is so bad. Alright, well, at least we didn't get hit. But we don't really have that much green to waste, you know? A second is very important at this stage of the game. Fucking Christ, really? I hate when I don't do that. You think the bit badge thing was because of a bug? Now everyone in the Super Snowflake bit badge... Wait, you think the bit badge thing was because of a bug? Now and then the stupid Snowflake bit badge would take priority. This stupid one? Well, no, Twitch announced. They said, oh, we know you all like choice, so we're giving you the choice to choose which bit badge you've unlocked, which one you want to use. Maybe they did it because they wanted people to not use the Snowflake. I don't mean the fact like, oh, you get to choose which badge you have in front. That's always been a thing. But like, you could, if you have the $100 bit badge unlocked, you could use the 10 if you want. Yeah, I guess they 2-1. Because what is 2-3? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, 2-1 is the only one non-repeated level. Yeah, everyone used to have the stupid Snowflake one. I use my TwitchCon 2019 badge because there's never going to be another TwitchCon again. To show all those people how much they missed out. No, honestly, TwitchCon was my least favorite of the cons I've been to. TwitchCon is the worst value con I've been to. Fuck. First time today. Like, the entire con closes at 6. It's ridiculous. Rip all cons. Yeah, cons are definitely going to be the... Like, cons are definitely going to be the last thing to come back. I feel like there are some cons that are going to try to come back early, and people are going to be like, you really can't do that. This whole thing about scrolling up in my sub-only Discord, Jesus Christ, how long does it take? Oh my god. Yeah, maybe it's a little too long. Alright, well, whatever. And here you were thinking you would go to BlizzCon this year? Guess not? Yeah, BlizzCon's my favorite con of all time, and I'm gonna be really bummed when they eventually cancel it, but I'd be willing to bet $100 they cancel it. Generally, this is when people get a BlizzCon ticket. Like, I remember around May 15th, being on a phone call with the Superior David, Both of us frantically refreshing, and then both of us not getting a ticket because some bot bought all the tickets. It's okay. There are a ton of scalpers. But yeah, I'm a BlizzCon shill 100%. Even last year with all the controversy surrounding Blizzard, if anything, it just made BlizzCon better because you got a bunch of free t-shirts about Hong Kong protesters. I mean, I felt a little bit like a hypocrite, but I had a very enjoyable BlizzCon last year. Boy in a bubble con, level B hazmat suit con, yeah, those are gonna be fine. Or, you know, like 5G conspiracy theorists con. That's probably gonna be doing just fine. Not being able to go this year sucks. You're really looking forward to meeting you and David. Technically, it's not canceled. That's the thing. Technically, we good. Hey, we being like 7 people, right? Please don't say it was more than 7 people. I could find this out in my stats. Even if it's not, I won't be going. Yeah, that's pretty much my mentality too. No. It would be a really hard decision, I think. But I would almost, like, that says how good a con is when it costs $250 and a plane ticket to California from the East Coast. But yeah, I have restraint. Like, I applied to SGDQ, but I really don't think I'm gonna be going even if I get in. That being said, SGDQ has to be canceled. An August event? Like, I understand businesses opening up in a relatively timely fashion, but cons, no. Yeah, shit, I averaged 7 viewers on Sunday, November 3rd, which is when I streamed it. Yo, what up, Dylan? What, 10/30/2004? What was so special about 10/30/2004? It was the day before Halloween in 2004, pretty dope. I'm gonna guess birthday. But you never know. So how you doing, Orky? Not enjoying quarantine? Nothing is worthwhile this year. I don't know about you. I'm cooking more. I'm kind of learning to be a better cook. That's at least one positive. I made my movie and TV list. It's pretty dope. Got a book list for reading. Yo, what up, jabroni? How you doing? Jesus. Surprised I didn't get hit there. I know you're giving me a party pickle, but I could only assume it's to cover up the immense pain you feel that you were not the redeemer of the long paragraph. Reward. You have nothing more to look forward to or care about in 2020? Hey, don't say that. You'd be surprised how positive things can come out of the darkness. Your Twitch hours are off the charts. You shaved your head. Yeah, there's a positive. You have more Picante points than ever. Don't you, Elon? Unless you're spending them like a madman. And I don't even know. There's pros and cons to spending them, though. The economy doesn't get going unless people spend their points. I should not have a run right now. And on the plus side, at least we all have the internet, right? Or at least everyone here has the internet. Imagine if this happened in, like, the 90s and we were the same age. Be a lot more... I guess we'd just play SNES games. Imagine if this happened in the 60s. I guess we'd just all do drugs. I don't know. People have been trying to keep themselves entertained for the history of man. People would work it out. Whether or not it's acceptable is like, it doesn't matter. We have to accept it. You're hooked on the emote modifier. Oh god. Actually, are there any more modifications? Like, I hate to say it, it's how it is. Just like that run ending, you know? Modify a single emote. Let's see what we can do with Spicy's Happy. Spicy's Happy looks so good in that sombrero. I mean, like, I feel like that's a bad mentality, Orky, just because, like, yeah, this year is going to suck more than other years. But if you just say fuck this year and throw up your hands, then you're pretty much becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, the situation sucks, but you could do your best to make it better. Try to at least get some worthwhile stuff out of it, you know? You want 2021 to happen because you want to start believing things are normal again? I mean, like... This whole thing is also not based on dates. Maybe once people think it's 2021, they'll think it's safer to come out and stuff, and they'll actually finally do stuff, but... I would... It's the same reason why so many New Year's resolutions get broken. Because people use an arbitrary date to decide whether or not they want to be a good person. Or a better person. Good person is the wrong word. Like, I keep saying be the change you wish to seek, but, like, yeah, just because something's 2020 versus 2021 doesn't mean the situation is gonna, like, magically get different. In fact, many people say, like, oh, this year was worse than last year, etc. I think if you wait for a year to change the situation, you're looking at it in the wrong way. That's just my opinion. Every day is a new year. Yeah, there we go. What happens if we give Party Pickle a sombrero? But yeah, New Year's resolution. It's cool to have a start and end goal, but at the same time, like, why not start now? Why not wait till the new year? You know what I'm saying? That looks so bad. Now, I'll be your command, Waylon. Yeah, the fact that you could use tier 2 and tier 3 in the emote modification, but you can't use bid emotes, shame on Twitch. For real. See, now this guy, this is a good firework. This firework knows what's up. And I don't want to sound like cold also. Because I understand it's a shitty situation, but I haven't just given up, you know. Picante, if it ain't Picante, I hope you're doing well this evening. I am doing very well, Colonist. Glockham, I just got here, and here you don't want to be cold. Don't be a Debbie Downer, Picante. Oh, I'm, like, I hate to say it, but I'm, like, totally the Debbie Downer of my family. Like, I'm like, oh, Jerry Stiller died. Oh, Sweet Tomato / Soup Plantation's closing its doors forever. Like, I'm the one relaying all this bad news. And I feel like my family needs to know. I need to be the Debbie Downer. No, but we're just talking about, like, saying just 2020 sucks because coronavirus versus, like, trying to become positive. And I'm one of those people who tries to make positivity out of any situation. Depending on if 2021 is actually a functioning year, it really isn't on you at the moment. Yeah, fair enough, Orky. You don't think you've said 2020 sucks until you posted the sentence? Oh, I was talking conversation before you came in. I'm not saying you were the reason why we're having this conversation, Clock. Not even. Yo, Wasarg, how have you been? It's been a while. Nice hat. What's that one called? It's the Shrek hat. And speaking of which, I think we're actually, yeah, we're good. Wasarg, you reminded me. I'm sorry. And the reason why we have to stick to the 2 hours is not... It's not because I want to take the hat off. I actually like the Shrek hat. But it's unfair to all the other people who paid $50,000 and only got 2 hours. I completely forgot that it's been 2 hours. 9:07. Yeah, Jimmy wanted to get a little extra with his 50K. Will I ever play the original SMB? No. I shouldn't say never. So I shouldn't say no, but I most likely not. I don't even have an NES. Wearing the new headphones too? Yeah, I got some new shitty $7 headphones. And they really helped me out. I'll do a hatless stream for 10,000 subs. There you go. There you go, Waylon. Actually, correction. 10,000 subs for 2 months in a row. Yeah, I do what I like. I like the SNES. I have literally zero nostalgia at all for the NES. I never played it growing up. I bought one when I was like 12, and it was broken, and it made me dislike the system. No, Waylon. And it's nothing against Mitch or the style of tournament he's running. I think it's a cool, interesting tournament, but I'm just not into tournaments. I'm really not into races. Like, I'm into races if it's like a big thing. Like, there was a GDQ showcase of Lost Levels. Of course I'm going to do a Warpless D4 race. Versus the K-Man. That's the cool name for Cosmic. But I don't find tournaments enjoyable, and I think they're way too much of a time commitment. God damn it. The difference between physics on a grade scale is like a 2.5 to a 2.2, not a big difference? Yeah. We're gonna continue this run. Just because we're in a good mood, because I like these open back headphones so much. You wonder if Roop will stream again this evening? I mean, I don't know. Actually, I haven't seen Roop in a while. But Roop's basically just doing this right now, right? Because of quarantine. So he's been streaming a lot. You prefer SMB2 pretty much equally across all versions? Well, I'm not surprised by that statement. I should not have ducked, by the way. Roop just got back to work on Monday? Yes! That makes me happy. Because I like Roop and I don't want him to do that. What? What's that? Stream full time? I don't know. Yo, how's life? Pretty dope. You'd say GBA is the most content, so you prefer that, but you usually play All-Stars? What extra content did they add to Super Mario Bros. 2 Deluxe or whatever it is? I don't know what the GBA version is called. How's life with you on Yoshi? Yeah, but how have you been, Wesark? I feel like it's been 8 years. It'd be fun to cheer for me. I mean, that's fair, Waylon. But I think every single tournament I've joined has been a bad experience for me. So it's just not worth my time. I could name way more reasons not to join than to join. It looks great. What, your life? Or the GBA version? Yeah, but Roop's also been killing it with his streams. Every single time I see his stream, he's been in triple digits. So when's that Rupert partner celebration gonna happen? That's the question. That's the question we need to be asking. Shit. Alright, well, whatever. They added a Yoshi Egg challenge where you search for 2 Yoshi Eggs per level in Subcon, and if you die, you lose your eggs. And it got updated areas inside some of the normally pointless vases. Added some heart pieces and placed some pods. It's actually pretty cool. What was the name of the game? That's what disc golf tourneys do for you? You're out of the tourney scene? Yeah, speedrunning is inherently competitive because of the leaderboard, but not everything has to be like super competitive. I don't know. Competition does not equal more fun. That's all I'm saying. Yo, how you doing, Indigo? It's pretty good, nice weather here today. Got to do some yard work. Well, I'm happy you got to do that yard work. Yeah, nice weather here today. It was like 70. It was ridiculous. Why are we so far behind? Oh yeah, 6 fireworks. Super Mario Advance, okay. Oh, that Advance was really 2, and I guess Advance 2 was then 3, and then Advance 3 was then W, and then Advance 4. So I played the GBA version of Yoshi's Island, not even knowing there was a SNES version. And I was like, this game's so good. And then I've never played it on SNES. Also, how are we doing so bad in the beginning? Is Domike here? Domike was here. Domike dropped a lot of biddies, but he might be lurking. Wow, this is terrible. Okay. I'm happy, yeah. It was a breezy 98. Jealous. Legitimately jealous. I love the heat. Yoshi's Island also has extra levels. Interesting. Yeah, the thing about Yoshi's Island is that the original game only, like, is it extra levels per world or is it extra worlds? Because I was surprised when I saw my first speedrun of Yoshi's Island and it only had, like, what, 6 worlds? I thought there were more. One extra level per world. Interesting. I don't think I've ever actually played the, like, the bonus levels per world that you unlock with, like, the points as well. Yo, Dizzy Omat. The man, the myth, the legend. And Smith TV. Thank you so much for the good luck. And the big hello. Yeah, Yoshi's Island was a really good GBA game. I mean, it's just like I understand technology is like technology, but it weirds me out that the GBA is more powerful than the SNES. When's the Yoshi's Island GBA playthrough? Like, how do I phrase this? I really like SMB 1, 2, like all the regular Mario games because they have like linear movement. The Yoshi's Island is like the way where you jump and hold and then he does like the wobble. You know what I'm talking about. There's too many unknowns. There's too much platforming. We need simple platforming. Our brain can't handle it. I guess you said casual playthrough though. I'll just do a Yoshi's Island casual playthrough when I start my SNES quest. Every single SNES game. Yoshi's Island was a huge part of your childhood. It was actually a pretty big part of mine too. Too much gameplay. Never thought you'd hear it. Yeah, we save all our gameplay for speedruns. Yoshi's Island is your favorite? Is your favorite what? Just your favorite? I mean, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I think I would be a terrible Yoshi's Island speedrunner. Just because I've seen the controller movement. I'd just be bumbling all over. I'd just be like, I don't know what to do. Like, favorite Mario-related game? Yoshi's Island is not even my favorite Yoshi-related game, though. Yoshi's Cookie, I think, is actually more fun. I love Yoshi's Cookie. So when's the Yoshi's Island GBA Let's Play? I have a device that allows me to play GBA on my SNES. Well, I'm an inferior, yeah. When you say uninferior, I said that. It makes it sound so much worse than just saying someone's inferior. Like, it's third-party tech. But I have the ability to play GBA on my SNES. So I could actually capture it using my same setup, which would be pretty nice. I think I did once back in 2015 stream a GBA game off my SNES, and it was glorious. It was the Britney Spears dance rhythm game, whatever it was called, on GBA, because I found it hilarious. You want to play Yoshi's Island, but you can't stand the graphics. What? The graphics are good. I guess everything has an outline. Some people don't like that style. I mean, Yoshi's Island is super good, but have you played? Oh, actually, wait, no. Tetris Attack is better than Yoshi's Cookie. Tetris Attack, I was addicted to Tetris Attack. I would play Tetris Attack with friends for hours. Like, thank you for clipping that, Crusher Pants. Also, how you doing? I've never played Pilot Wings. Any Pilot Wing game I've never played. And like you would expect SNES fanboy to play a launch title game, but nah. I hear very mixed things on Title Wings. People either love it or hate it. Thank you, Orky, for clarifying which one. Oh yeah, Crusher Pants. Don't post it here for obvious reasons. But we've gone from private to unlisted Chunky. So if you still have the link, it's at least watchable. Do you have any big time saves in this run? Yes, 5152. It's better than nothing, right? I thought crying baby Mario wasn't that bad, but I was terrified of the Shy Guys that take him away as a child. I was like, oh my god. Like, I like almost had like anxiety attacks whenever Mario would like reach the 3, 2, 1. You're surprised it took this long? I just forgot about it. But I didn't edit it or anything. I should probably just edit out the first 15 seconds. to remove the doxing. Yeah, I just heard today, right? Otakon got canceled. I think they're using the Otakon convention space in DC as like an extra hospital, so it kind of makes sense. Bad year to switch. Actually, probably a decent year to switch convention centers. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. Been canceled for some time. Yo, what up, Dingo? How you doing? Long live Otakon. But StaminaCon is still a thing? Well, the small cons you're really gonna have to support because people could just be like legit out of a lot of money that they didn't expect to be out of. But I also wouldn't be surprised if StaminaCon organizers could get a lot of that money back. Chillin', what's up with all? Yeah, I don't know who's gonna go to StaminaCon. Now that I think about it. I am just playing a little bit of Mario, Dingo. I think the organizers in this case are too stubborn to cancel the event for the time being. Hopefully that 1 month extra makes a difference. 1 month extra for what? For GDQ or? Yeah, I pretty much don't think any event should happen in 2020. I think that despite anything, like even if things start to open up, it's still a terrible idea to have mass gatherings. But I feel like I've talked on the subject a lot. Okay, I didn't even know you knew about StaminaCon. You didn't? Did you just... Oh, you looked it up? Just shut down 2020, come back safer in 2021? You just felt that all the eye doctors being closed in 2020 was ironic? I got an email the other day that my dentist is back open up. If I want a cleaning, I could do that. I'm gonna pass though. Oh, I finally actually get that, Dingo. Yeah, you think 2020 is the year of the eye doctor. But they're gonna look back and have 2020 vision, okay? There we go. There's your groan-inducing joke. Now, people are just gonna start doing online cons. 40,000 person Zoom call. Just everyone talking over each other. Hindsight is 2020. Yeah, that's like gonna be everyone's campaign slogan. I don't care what political affiliation. If you're racing against an incumbent, it's gonna be like, oh, this person you elected before, hindsight is 2020. But let's not talk about that. Because A, it's going to be discussed at great detail further in the year, and B, politics is a terrible discussion. That's 2021's motto, yeah. Boo, online con is no fun. I mean, yeah, but hear me out. 50,000 people screaming over each other on a Zoom call. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, for a no politics channel, I bring up politics way too much. Just the subject of politics, not specific politics generally. I'm just like, here's overtly political subject, but no politics. You know the organizers may be out of both money and a lot of effort without some forethought? I mean, yeah, the problem with cons coming back in 2021 is a lot of these are just not gonna be able to. Like, conventions literally have one weekend, for most of them at least, for making money. And if you just take out a year of revenue for a lot of these events... God damn it, I should have ducked. You had your first mandatory Zoom meeting. There were 10 of us, and it was terrible. I've had a multi-thousand person Zoom meeting before. I mean, it was like listening to someone. It wasn't like 1,000 people with the ability to talk. That would be a nightmare. Yeah, Seltzerfest died. I'm sad. I wanted to go to Seltzerfest. Any event sponsored by Four Loko is gonna be a fun time, okay? And it was. It was sponsored by Four Loko. Oh, there 100% is in a lot of the larger events, I would assume there is. Because they do multi-year contracts. But in smaller events with smaller phase contracts, I wouldn't be surprised if force majeure is like as enforced. Cause like hypothetically, if you're a convention center and you have a booking for an event that costs them hundreds, 200,000, I don't know how much a booking costs. Like you're gonna want 200,000 more than a hotel is gonna want like 5,000. Pants are banned here too. Yeah, you don't know if I'm wearing pants. Zoom is definitely better than like, wow. God damn it. Zoom's better than other platforms, I'll say that much. Oh, okay, yeah, because I would say force majeure is probably going to be in the case of the hotel or convention center. Because, like, their side is covered by Act of God. Zoom sponsor stream? Yeah, I think top sponsors for me would be Mane and Tail shampoo. Mane and Tail horse shampoo. After that, maybe Flamin' Hot Cheetos. And then Four Loko. Actually, Four Loko above Flamin' Hots. Zoom Gaming, yeah. The new meme. Also, I didn't realize how much I was blocking my face with this mic until now. Four Loko Gaming sounds like a terrible idea, but I want to be a part. Your employer banned Zoom, not secure enough to deal with that? I work in cybersecurity. We use Zoom. It's fine. Everything's fine. No, at least they added passwords on meetings. Yeah, pants are banned here, but not the streamer pants. I like pants. P4NTZ. I'm not doing Department of Defense stuff. You don't know me. I have a security clearance so secret that no one knows it exists. So I'm allowed to talk about it because no one will believe me. I want to be part of Monsanto Gaming. I want to be on the Monsanto Twitch team. What an experience that would be. Monsanto trying to get hip with the young kids. Monsanto's owned by Bayer. I want to be owned by the, the industrial company Siemens, so I could be a Siemens gamer. I'd be Siemens gamer, but, you know. You love sci-fi? Yeah. Skiff, sci-fi. That one. Yeah, there we go. Spicy Siemens. What a meme. I mean, Seaman, I have the Seaman Xmas Dreamcast. I would love to be a Seaman themed channel. Unfortunately, I feel like that would be a very bad decision for the future of my channel. Well, no, it's not a bad decision though. Silk Road Online from Crusher Pants. Full-time Silk Road Online streamer. Spicy's... No. That's disgusting. I would never make my channel Spicy's that. I'm not even gonna justify that with even saying it. I'm not gonna dignify it. We just love the German company Siemens. It's a multinational conglomerate company. I only know it from the, like, obviously I know it, but like when I think of Siemens, I think of the movie John Robb. So I think of like a bunch of like swastikas in association with Siemens. Probably not a good look. John Robb is actually a really good movie if you haven't seen it. It's very weird to recommend though, because like it, the Nazi is the good guy in this movie, but not because he's the Nazi. It's about John. He was like this Chinese guy, and he like was able to use the fact that he was in the Nazis to save a bunch of Chinese people because Japanese people were not nice to Chinese people in World War II, to put it very lightly. Spoilers, it's history, okay? It's like, I don't know, like, historical movies, it's such bullshit to be like, oh, it's not spoilers, you could have known this happened. Like, if you spoiled Goodfellas for someone, yeah, technically all the info is already out there. But it's not like you expect anyone to know what happened with all these people in Goodfellas beforehand, you know? Can you have spoilers for a historical event that another person hasn't heard of? No, it's completely free reign at that point. What's the best movie made off an obscure obscure historical event? I spoiled World War II for you. Yeah, so there's a lot of twists in World War II. Yeah, all those history teachers in high school, massive spoilers. Yeah, 300 is definitely not obscure. I learned about that in 7th grade. Is the producers actually historical? Oh, I guess it is based on like a event that happened, but like it was based on something general, not like an actual thing that, like, there was no springtime for Hitler. You learned about that in the movie 300? I learned about that in like 7th grade history. Cause like, yeah, that's like, in middle school, that's when you learn about like Greeks and Romans, right? I don't, like, they didn't mention Greeks and Romans like once in high school. Basketball was based on true events, like the sport. I can't find this. Junior high is definitely prime Greek and Roman time. Yeah, that and like Mesopotamia. Oh, oops. Basketball the movie? How do I feel about the term social studies? I feel like it's a confusing term. Just call it history. Or you could call it anthropology. Let's get that word mainstream. What about geography? Do you actually, like, I didn't take a single class that taught me geography. I feel like social studies for me was synonymous with history. I didn't really learn anything else. What map game? Sporkle? Yo, I still take geography trivia. Hit me up with a capital or flag or something. I don't know. And I'll get that shit on lock. First try or I gift 30 subs. No, actually not. Capitals especially, I miss them all the time. You miss when GeoGuessr's not free anymore? GeoGuessr doesn't actually help you with geography knowledge, though. Okay, it does to a certain extent, but like, it's not that good. There's better tools. Sporkle. Sporkle's way better to learn geography. Yeah, we giving me that Malaysia. Wait, is that Liberia or Malaysia? That's Liberia. Okay. I had to zoom in. But it's fun to do a game in your own state and see how well you do. Fair. Well, is like the general GeoGuessr free and like a state-based one not free? Because I didn't know GeoGuessr wasn't free anymore. I mean, I get it. It's hard to be a free service on the internet. Did they do GeoGuessr at like a GDQ or something? Or is that ESA? What's the capital of Florida? I want to say Tallahassee, but at the same time, I don't know state capitals like U.S. You can't believe Twitch is free. Twitch is like really expensive. I'm pretty sure once you're on Twitch, like the rate of like conversions of people who watch Twitch to people who sub is probably really high when you think about it compared to other platforms. Did you miss anything when you were away? I had a couple good runs, but nothing insane. Like one run that was like -10 going into 7-1, but it died. Capital of Bogota? Bogota is the capital of Colombia. That's what you mean? You're trying to trick me here? Trying to trick me here, Jimmy? You know, that's how I feel on a daily basis. Just existential baby rage. Do I know of any free online resources to learn history in detail? Wikipedia. I'm not even joking. Dang, I got ya. Like, Wikipedia is always the best place to start. Because, like, the thing about history is, like, you want to learn about the basic events first. Wikipedia is very good. If you want to go into details, then you could find books on those subjects, but that's like doing your own research. Like, Wikipedia is always the best starting point ever. And like, anyone who says Wikipedia sucks, they suck. Wikipedia is the culmination of all human knowledge. You're gonna give me that Mozambique flag? Trying to fool me? Fun fact, Mozambique's the only flag with an AK-47 on it. Colonist, that's not a flag. That's a toilet. AFK 47? AFK 24/7. Maybe. Much less intimidating than the AK. Check, you're gonna try to learn history and get a teaching certification? I don't know if you can get a teaching certification just by learning history from Wikipedia. But I guess community colleges, maybe they're going to be discounted now that, like, I'm not memeing. Like, if I wanted to, like, just, like, take, like, I've thought about just, like, taking one community college class in history every so often and eventually getting, like, a degree just in my spare time. So why not? But I wouldn't be surprised if community colleges, like, considering they all have to be online now, maybe it's discounted. Don't know much about history, don't know much about Picante, but do you know about Picante's history? Now look at Gerson with these peppers. I like it. Shout out to Devin Nash. You're gonna give me that Sao Tome and Principe? Or is it Sao Tome and Principe? I don't know. Gonna hit me with that and expect me not to know it? Come on. AK-47, 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 ratatatatatatatata. You donated 3 big ones to Wikipedia? Yo, nice. I appreciate you, Big C. You're a better man than most, but you already knew that. You're taking a history course next subterm? Nice. Jealous. Have I seen the new Unreal Engine demo? I have not, actually. But I'm still pissed that they canceled Unreal Tournament. Not even sure if I'd play it, but I'm still pissed. 'Cause I liked that game growing up. Gonna give me that... Wait, is that Trinidad and Tobago? Yeah, it is. I like that stock sauce emote. Yeah, that's what Twitch needs. More live stock discussion. Just like looking at stocks in real time and just screaming like, oh god, it's going down. Or like, oh shit, it's going... Like, real Wall Street bets type streams. I do know some, like, there are some stock streamers, right? That is a race finished flag, Waylon. Shout outs to stock stream. Hikaru Nakamura. How do I know that name? Yeah, that was so fast. I mean, at least we didn't get hit. It's hard to recover from that. I know Hideki Naganuma, composer of Jet Grind Radio and other video games. Shit, alright. Oh, I know him. Yeah, GM Hikaru, I do know him. I did not know his last name. But yeah, I watch him from time to time. He's gotten super big recently, right? Like, he's talking about doing it full-time. Doesn't he have, like, a massive net worth? Like, I looked it up. He has, like, a $45 million net worth, and he just streams on Twitch for fun. Imagine chess. Chess has exploded on Twitch. I didn't realize how much money was in chess. And, like, I'm not saying that every chess player has $45 million. But, like, the amount of prize pools for some of these chess tournaments is insane. Chess good? Yeah, chess is fun to watch. The thing is, like, I wish I was better at chess. But, like, even if I can't follow it super well, it's just, like, amazing to see, like, it all come together, you know? Yeah, I was never good at chess either. How you doing, Nougat? You're pretty sure Hikaru and Hideki are related? Play attorney with 1100 rating and win $50 a weekend? I don't think a GM generally has an 1100 rating. Roy LT. Let's go indeed. How have you been doing this weekend? This week. I hope you've been gaming. like night and day, the energy in this chat. Or not this chat, like the energy in my stream. Nice stairs. We finally learned, Roy. Like, I was so tired yesterday, and today I'm like, yeah. I didn't even know I was doing stairs wrong until GTA was like, why do you do stairs like that? That's so weird. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know. I thought I was doing it fast. But we learned. Doing good. Looking forward to releasing your first ITG pack sometime soon. I added that because some people probably have no idea what that is. Yo, is it gonna include your files for Tenebris and the other one? What's the other one? Yeah. Oh, I remember it. No way? Okay, well. Yeah, I feel like a couple packs in the near future are going to contain those songs and no one's going to care. It's like, it's pretty much the same as just not releasing it. Like, it's going to have no impact on downloading the pack, you know? Probably helps people who are looking to get to a solid number, like 30 songs. Fair, to be honest. It'd be funny if, like, not a single one is ranked on Groove Stats by the end of this. How do I get my inputs on my screen? So I'm actually using there's a member of the Mario community. Actually, is he a Mario community member? I don't know if he, like, actually plays. But there's this guy on Twitter that I got mine from called I Have One Big Eye. There's others that also do this, but I recommend using I Have One Big Eye because he's really good. But if you get an input display device, it basically hooks up to USB, but I put my controller through it, and it goes back to my controller port. And then I use a program called Retro Spy, previously known as Nintendo Spy, to capture my inputs. So I had to buy external hardware, but it wasn't that expensive. I think it was only like 20 bucks. And it's only for two reasons for me. It's diagnostic and further proof that I'm doing my runs legit. Not to say that, like, having an input display means that your runs are legit, but it helps further legitimize my runs. Like, the inputs, they line up. Hopefully. Hey, you never know. What if it's not released, Nougat? What if it's only released in the tournament pack? Or event pack? Because I could totally see people just not bothering to put it in the pack. I have one big eye. Thank you. Your cat is watching Mario? That's the way to do it. That animal is well trained. It's a royal cat, you know? Cat more like king? Well, it is related to royalty. Bam. There we go. Yeah, exactly. We could all agree here. Mario is watching my cat? Or his cat? Mario is looking to the right, so it depends where the cat is. Pew, 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 pew. You know when the pews start coming out? It's getting late. Well, now cat is done. I'm sorry. The cat understands that runs have to die sometimes. Can't even kill myself? I wasn't trying to. Oh, you're talking about on the stairs, yeah. And the only way is to wait. That just reminds me of that one like robot that they trained to play Mario. And basically like it just learned eventually that like if it was gonna lose, it just pause the game so it never dies. Speaking of robots that play Mario, whatever happened to Mario? Like, I guess I don't go in the SMB directories or SMW directories as much anymore. But like, I feel like there used to be at least 3 or 4 Mario streams. Maybe just with the time, people just forgot Mario existed. It was copyright claimed? Really? So no one's gonna neural network Mario? That's insane to me. Like, why? Did it come with the game? Maybe that's why. I mean, that I understand how it works. And I understand it is Nintendo, so. Are we talking about the same thing? We're talking about like the thing that used the neural network to solve Mario, right? I think you might be talking about Mario Royale. Yeah, Seth Bling made a tool where basically over time a robot would learn how to play Mario. Yeah. You used to watch it? Mar.io is boring to watch? Yeah, it is. It's boring to watch, but it's cool that people kept doing it. I mean, I probably have watched a total of 2 hours of Mario in my life, which is way too much. You're headed out. Have a great stream. Yo, thanks, Dingo. I appreciate you stopping by. It's getting late here. There probably aren't that many more runs left on my end. Probably one more good run. I wonder if it's gonna jump over the Goomba this time. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Almost good. Yeah, but I don't see those anymore. Maybe people finally got sick of it. It was like a trend for like multiple years. I was surprised. Ugh. Alright. Well, I know I said one good run, but I think that's going to be it for me today. I appreciate everyone sticking around, but I think I'm going to head off. Sorry I keep going live a little bit late. I'll try to go live by 6. I really should. Alright, let's raid someone, though. Who are we going to raid? The streamer called Royal T is pretty cool. I wonder. We're talking about Rupert, so I think I'm gonna do Rupert. He doesn't stream anymore. That's bad news. Maybe someday, yeah. Yeah, we got to 20. We did it. All right, I'll see you all No, oh, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I have other stuff. I probably won't be live till Sunday. I'm sorry. I can't commit to a stream this weekend, but I'll try to make it up with like longer streams. I know 3 hours is not going to cut it. I really appreciate the generosity today too. It's crazy stuff. It really is. But I'll keep you all updated in the Discord. See ya.